have like some free time after that to finally explore? Because this is your 4th time here. Is there something that you want to do that you've never been able to do here in Manila?
You know, my favorite thing to do is just I try to be as local as possible. And luckily, I have a team around me who they kind of know. I don't like to do like anything that's touristy. I don't want to like experience the city as best as I can. But I am ready for a nap after this meal. So Manila's been treating me well so far.
That's always been the case. You know, whenever people drop by, we always want to shower them with as much good food as we can.
Yeah. That's all I can ask for, you know. And everyone's been like, okay, well, some of our food here is like a little like weird, and you know, you might not want it. I'm like, I feel like go home.
You got a point.
I got it. Just put it on a plate. It's good.
Okay, so you did take a bit of a break away from the limelight, and I know actually a lot of people were tweeting me even earlier in the week. They wanted to know like what it is that you did during this time.
Well, I think I just kind of grew up during it. You know, I started out in music when I was really young, and had a lot of sort of heat momentum in the game, and then I think around like 15 or 16, you know, my voice started to change, and I wanted to go back home. I've been traveling so much over this year, so I wanted to go back home and grow up a bit and figure out what I wanted to do in music and where I was going to go with the next body of work and what I wanted to say. And so I don't know, nothing really too special. I went home and experienced some like teenage year stuff that I missed out a lot, and it gave me a lot of good things to write about as well.
All right, so speaking of music, because we got a whole new EP that's coming out, right?
Yeah.
Before we get to talking to that, what are like some of your top 5 favorite artists that you've yet to work with that you'd love to work with in the future? Do you have a top 5 in mind?
I'd say Sam Smith for sure.
Sam Smith,
the first one. I love to work with him. I know One Republic's actually in town. Ryan Tedder.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. And let me think. Oh man, this is tough. Okay, I haven't done anything with Gaga yet. That would be awesome. She's
Gaga.
really busy. Let's say Ariana Grande. She's awesome. And then let's throw the last one there. The Alabama Shakes. One of my favorite band.
Cool. That's something different.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I mean, man, I sing pop music, but I love all different types of music. If you look through what was on my Spotify album and play this right now, you'd be like, that's weird.
So what was the last song that you listened to aside from your own music? Like, what was the last
James
song?
Blake album, like 1,000,000%. Everybody in the room's like, what? And James Blake, anyone?
Yeah. Okay.
You know, he's an indie artist, but I mean, I listen to all types of music.
Okay, so you're only 18, and you've been able to accomplish a lot of different things. I mean, just to name a few, you've performed in the White House, you've appeared on Ellen. Has there ever been like a specific moment where you just kind of realized, oh wow, this is my life?
The White House thing was crazy. Because I was just like, what up, Obama? Like, how you feeling? How you doing? But no, I mean, honestly, even being in Manila, being in the Philippines, like, I mean, kids my age back in the States don't just like hop over to the Philippines just for fun, you know, on the weekend. You hop over to Malaysia or Singapore, where I've been, or Korea and stuff like that. So the traveling has been the best thing for me. Is being able to see the world through music is something really, really amazing.
Mm-hmm. And you are back now with a new EP. Let's get into this one because it's called Somewhere Over My Head, right?
Yes.
And you got songs like the first one, Afterlife. How did that come about? Are you talking about what's going on with you now as far as growing as an artist?
No, so Afterlife, the lyric is, thought I was more than the afterlife. So that's actually, sorry, this is super morbid for radio, I apologize. But no, I thought I was going to lose a friend to suicide, actually. So I sat down on the piano and kind of wrote a tune about it. And then we kind of turned it into a pop record. And now it's one of my favorite songs from the EP. But every song on the EP, there's sort of a direct story involved with it of what I was inspired by at the time and where it came from. So, like tonight at the show, you know, I'm excited. We're going to be stripped back, playing the keys, and I'll be able to talk about the songs a bit more and tell the fans where they're from, where the meaning's from.
Okay.
Looking forward to that one.
So, yeah, he did mention that he's going to be performing. You're going to be doing 3 different shows, actually, right? And we're going to start you off with later on today. You're going to be over at Eastwood Mall.
Yes.
And if you guys are in the area, or if you're not, we're making your weekend plans for you right now.
At 7 p.m. he's going to be at Eastwood Mall. And also tomorrow you can check him out. It's going to be at the Venice Grand Canal Mall, and that's going to be at 6 p.m. And then also on Sunday, his last show, your last chance to see him before he goes, well, it's going to be at Uptown Mall, and that's going to be at 6 p.m.
And of course, this is going to be a great opportunity to be able to pick up the EP. And I do know that you're going to do some signing. Is that correct?
Yeah. So after every show, if you buy the EP, we're gonna sign it, and we'll give you a little a copy and something to take home, and it'll be a good time. I think after this weekend, I'm just gonna get on that plane and just
and just rest.
Pass out, yeah.
I
So,
bet you were like extremely busy because before coming to the Philippines, where'd you come from?
I was in Singapore last weekend, was in Malaysia for a couple days, and yeah, but you know, it's a busy schedule, but it's promoting a piece of music I'm really proud of. So
There you go.
I drink some coffee and get through it.
Power through. You gotta power through it all. Well, I'm sure that the love that you're getting from all the fans from all over the place, even here in Manila. I mean, look at the room, dude. This place is
It's
packed
pretty good.
with so much people,
Yeah.
and a lot of people on Twitter were just like asking for like a message to the Filipino fans, if you don't mind.
Well, I mean, I would just say like immense gratefulness. You know, I've been gone for quite some time, and coming back and seeing the response to the EP and just everything. I'm very, very thankful, and yeah, I'm really excited for this weekend to put on some shows. So come out, and I'll see you. And yeah, thank you for everything.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. You know, the biggest compliment that we can give here at Monster RX 3.1 is to call you a monster. And
Hey, I'll take it.
you're a monster, dude.
I am. That's like the Kanye record, right? Yeah.
There you go. Thank you so much, Greyson. Ladies and gentlemen, Greyson Cahnce. Everyone on Facebook Live, you guys were able to see him right now. So yeah.
And we move on to a song. This one's called Back on the Wall. You're hearing it here on Monster RX 93.1.
Thanks, guys. Boom.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate having you.
Yeah, of course.